It's that time of year again. Pencils, sharpeners, and timetables ready. Nerves are sky high. The NGSA is not just a test, it's an emotional roller coaster. Today we'll be talking about what's it really like taking the NGSA.
Because science is overrated.
He said, oh boy, this is
Oh
it.
boy.
Yeah, your boy gonna get queens. But, what? He didn't.
It's not something I'm proud of. You should not come for a test. Welcome back to Gifted Radio. My name is Shaquon. You can find me on Instagram.
My name is Kaiya. You can find me on Instagram.
My name is Khess. You can also find me on Instagram.
Do you think that people act like this exam decides the future?
Yeah, I mostly think it's the teachers or it's the parents. Teachers, because one time, I won't say who, a teacher told me, when you don't get queens, you'll become nothing. And I did get queens, so I don't know what she was trying to do. But even, okay, sorry. sorry. But even, I know, but even if you don't get queens, you'll become something in this world.
How did you feel when she told you that?
I
If you didn't get
care.
queens?
I didn't really care. She always tormented us every single day, so it didn't matter.
So, she's basically like, this like person.
Huh?
She's basically a...
I don't get that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I don't get it. I just
Can we say it?
I say what?
I don't
Okay,
get to
I
speak
can't
up
say.
on.
Yeah, I got criteria and everything is so far fine for me, so...
No, but why do you think people act like this decides the future?
Because if you don't get a top school, they think that, oh, you're not gonna get a good job, you're not gonna have a good life. But look, some people got A schools, B schools, or C schools, and they're doing good in life too.
Yeah, I'm on Khess with him. I know a few people who did not go to the best school in the country, but turned out really well compared to people who, went to a really good school and dropped out halfway or so, So have you ever had any experiences writing this exam? Nervousness, anxiety, fear, anything?
I had a lot of anxiety, and that was it. I tried my best not to be nervous, but I still kind of was, but I was mostly just anxious to get it over with.
Why did you think that you were nervous going into this exam?
Really? Really? Because back then it was the biggest exam of my life. I thought if I didn't do good, I'll be disappointment to my family, a disgrace, I'll be banished, honestly. So that was it.
I don't know about the banished part,
I
but we will move on. What about you, Khess? Any experience?
Yeah, I was really anxious. I said, oh boy, this is it.
Boy. This is it?
It's over for me. Yeah, but I actually did good. But I still got A school, but we don't care about that. But I was really, really nervous. Because I never read the invigilators. Our teachers were hiding in our room.
Why do you think your teachers were hiding in a room?
I do not. I absolutely do not know.
For me, honestly, I was feeling calm. I felt well prepared that the day when the teachers were saying, guys, pick up your poultry, my friends and I were busy having a time of our lives. But the time that I looked at that paper, I was like, oh no, what am I looking at?
You're a chat.
But then I took my time, I breathed, and went on and did fairly good in the exam. How did you cope and how did you prepare for this exam? Kaiya?
I studied, I went to lessons. I just tried my best to retain everything I learned. And to be honest, after the exam, my mom would always ask me, how do you think you did? And I always say, I don't know. I was saying I don't know because I thought I failed the exam back then. So I was like, oh no.
Do you think that the lessons helped you?
Yeah, they did. I really liked my lessons teacher. And that was it.
What about you, Khess? How did you prepare for this?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
stuck into that thing.
On that.
Yeah, I was
This is
prepared for that. Like, my mom made me study. And I was like, full confidence. Yeah, your boy gonna get queens. But, what? He didn't.
So, when you found out that you didn't get queens, was that the end of the world for you?
I said, yep, I'm going to day school and this is over. But then when I went for the first term, and then the second term, and then the third term, yeah, things life is good. Life is good.
Life is good.
Okay.
For me, I prepared. I wasn't going late nights, but I studied. Yeah, I retained what I learned in previous classes. I read my books daily. Some mornings I decided to wake up. Leading up to the NGSA closer, I slept more, and I had a lot more fun back then. So we're gonna go into the game. I'm gonna share the whiteboard. I'm gonna share the whiteboard. Wait, guys, do
And
not
everything
question why we're
is
so
gonna be-
awkward.
Alright.
We're getting stimulus.
So today we're playing Never Have I Ever. Never have I ever pretended I was up studying late, but I was actually playing games or watching movies. That's nice.
So what do we have to answer?
I have, if you have like
Or
watched
I've
movies, or
never-
I have not. If you have not stayed up pretending to study.
I'm gonna make an acronym for this HN.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah. 3.
3, 2, 1, reveal. We gotta. I have, and
If
I
my mom's
have.
listening, I have not. This is a big lie.
Yes, I'm with Kaiya. You might wondering why is the OR and a OFFR?
I have.
This OR is on the no, off the record, I have. But on the record, I have not. In case my parents are listening, you know, we can't set me up like that.
Yeah.
But why did you pick I have?
Just edit it.
Ah.
When did you do
not.
this? When did you do that?
Why did I pick up? Not because.
When did you do that?
Because I was actually studying up late. I actually got banned from playing. Not banned. I got. What's the word? Grounded from playing games and doing anything fun until NGSA was over. Not anything fun like playing cricket and that I could have done.
Do you think there was a reason for your parents taking away your games? Leading up to the exam?
Yeah, to get top school. But you know your boy didn't get the top school, so all went in vain.
We don't need to mention all of that, but
He was saying, I didn't see you at school. Never have I ever crammed for a test.
Yeah. Alright, is everyone ready?
Ready?
Is everyone ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, reveal. I have.
Uh-huh.
I have. And it's not something I'm proud of. You should not. You should not cram for a test. I have crammed for a test leading up to Inform 1. I've crammed for many tests. Why I crammed for these tests? Because I did not think it was really needed to study. How about you, Kyle? When did you cram for these tests?
To be honest, I crammed for a test in Form 1 and currently in Form 2. I don't have to deny this because my mom already knows, but I have good reasons. The reason is I forgot
It's
about
because
the
not be
test.
that good. It cannot be that good if you forgot. That is not a good reason. That's on you.
No, okay. I didn't forget about the test.
You just said you forgot.
Okay. Like, our teachers, they'll always put the test on one day. So I'll have like 5 tests one day. So sometimes I don't have enough time to study all of them. So I just pick one subject I'm really good at. And I'll study for that like a couple minutes before. And I'm not proud of it, but I still do good, so.
Mom, Dad, if you're watching, please don't beat me. But I study at the last minute.
But you can't even let a lot
But
of children
technically, you
do this.
retain the information better.
So
Yeah,
when I come
yeah.
home, please don't beat me.
I do.
Never have I ever wished that there were no tests or exams. Alright, is
Ready?
everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, reveal. Puro.
I have.
I have not.
Why?
People might think I'm lying, but honestly, I like that there's tests available because it can help you to really as a test what you learned or your knowledge on a topic per se.
Sure.
Okay, the reason I say I have is because if there's no tests and you only did assignments, it's straight for every single term.
But you didn't.
I'm passing.
So why did you pick? Because you said you didn't learn. So why
Oh,
did you pick that you wish that there were no tests?
Sometimes I just think it's so unnecessary. Especially like if there's a surprise test. It's a lovely Friday. The sun is shining. Your teacher walks in with big test papers. And it's basically something she hasn't really elaborated on. Or he hasn't really elaborated on. But the entire test is on that. I wish I didn't get a test. Because that brings my score down.
But even if their tests aren't the only way that we can judge someone's knowledge or what they've learned. We can also there are other ways, through fun learning games,
Or quiz.
Quiz is technically a test. It's other learning games that could be played to test if someone's
Play
learned
Kahoot.
something.
Here's what you need to do, teachers. Give Kahoot, give the hard test questions, put it on Kahoot, and bam.
Yeah, they should have something fun to think that you're playing a game and you're actually learning. That's smart.
And everybody knows you. So then you're cooked.
So our challenge for you today is to do something fun before the exam. Get loud in the comments about something fun that you can do because science is overrated. Thank you for listening to Gifted Radio.
Like, follow, and share.
Next episode, we'll be talking about mental health.
See you later.